Okay then guys, welcome back to another episode, and today you join me at Club Water for the Test Valley Angling Club called Ice House Pond. I don't actually know that much about it, apart from that it looks absolutely stunning. I believe it's more like tench, crucian carp, roach, rudd, that sort of species. Again, I don't know what sort of size they go to. I've been told the tench are quite a big size, but we'd give it a go. The plan was actually today to go sea fishing. I wanted to go out and get a big double figure hound, but really the tides weren't kind of working in my favour, and also I had to go out and buy some more bait, and I don't know, I've been a bit lazy, so I thought what I'll do instead is I'll come down here somewhere different. I've got plenty of coarse fishing bait, and we'll give this a shot. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy it, and like I always say, if you're not subscribed then please hit the subscribe button, and yeah, and I hope you enjoy the trip. I'll catch up in a bit. Okay then guys, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through some of the gear that I'm going to be using today. So I'm going to be fishing 2 rods, and on one rod we're going to be using the 25 gram Drennan method feeder with a size 12 banded hook length, and the bait on here we're going to start with, again like I say, got a load of like leftover stuff here. So I've got some of these Sonia Baits pellet O's, which have proved quite productive in the past. So I have some krill flavour and some spicy sausage, and I also have some 8 abandoned wafters, again Sonia Baits. I have brought with me, if I can find it, I've got some good old sweet corn, and I have some spam. So I've got a right old mixture here. So hopefully we'll have a lot to play with. So if something's not working, we can always chop and change it around. But yeah, so what I've actually done with these, I might have showed you in a previous video, I'm not sure. I actually hole punched them into little circular baits, so I can either put them on a band, or I will just thread them onto the hair. But just a different smaller bait just in case. So see how that goes. Oh, most importantly, got loads of water as well because it's quite hot, so I need to make sure I keep my fluids up. Right, so that's basically what we're doing. Oh, and ground bait and everything into that. So I've got some of this left over, which is explosive castor. I haven't actually had a lot of luck on this, if I'm honest, but it's an open bag, it's left over, so I'll give it a shot. We mix up with that some of the lake water, get the feeders out and get the float set up, and hopefully catch it in a sec. So yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so we're all pretty much set up. I've mixed the ground bait, so I'm just letting that soak in, and I've got my Drennan method feeder with my short little hook length, with the hook myself with the spicy sausage banded pellet. Now you probably all know, but for those that you don't, obviously we mix the ground bait into here. You can have a mould. I don't have a mould, I just have to use my hands to mould it round, but then I actually fold the bait back onto the top of that and then mould some more. So it goes a little bit like this. Okay, so it's probably a little bit dry still. We need a bit more moisture on it, but I'm going to do that. So basically, I mould it around the method feeder, and then I'll fold that back in. Don't have to, not everyone does. And I hook the bait, the hook back in there, and I just give it a nice little compact down. So it looks something like that. So now I'm going to send that little parcel of bait with the hook bait out to where these lily pads are, and see if we can hook in. Right, give it a go. Absolute stunning, £3 Ice House Pond Tench. Let's get her back. Okay, so that was a lovely tench. Beautiful. £3. Fought like a steam train as well. That was cracking. I haven't even managed to get the float rod out yet. That was my first cast on the feeder rod. And as soon as it hit the water, it was being nibbled away. And now I've just put it out for a second time. It's doing it again. It's just and that's what's happened with the last one. Those little knocks, obviously pulling all the ground bait off the feeder, and then got swamped up. And there's loads of action over the top of where I've cast it in. You can. It's going to go any second, I'm sure of it. But I will get this other little rod out with a float with some corn, and I want to. Thing is I picked the swim because of the shade, because it's so hot. And we got 2 big patches of lilies, but I'm kind of hampered where I can cast. So at the moment, it's only one rod. I will get another one out, and maybe I'll throw some pellets and corn down in this margin here, and maybe I'll float quite close in, see if that pulls out anything. But at the moment, first cast, fish, no blank, happy days. And I'm pretty sure there'll be another one in there shortly. Let's get back to it. Well, I don't know if you can see much or not, but this is my view. We've been having a few knocks. I think it might be mostly roach that are just tapping around on the ground bait. But I don't know if you can see those little knocks there. But you know when the tench takes it, because it doubles over on it. But like I said, I didn't even manage to get the other little rod out. So over here, I don't know if you see this. That's my spinning rod. I've got another feeder rod, but I picked a swim because it was in the shade and it was cool. But I got a patch of lilies out there, as you can see, and I'm over somewhere by this patch to the left hand side. So I was thinking I might just bait up an area down here and then flick a float out, but I haven't even managed to do that yet. I've rigged it all up, it's got the float on and everything, but I can't take my eyes off this rod at the moment. Oh, see how a fish jumped, looks like it jumped out of the water and hit my line. I'm supposed to have a bit of rain tonight as well, so I'm planning on being here till about 9. Oh no, maybe it was a duckling. It might have been the duck that was hitting my line actually, not a fish. I don't know if you can see that duck. Can you see that duck? Okay, yeah. Anyhow. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this one in now, and we're going to swap it over for we've got a bit of corn in there at the moment, but we're going to swap it over for a banded wafter, and we'll try that. We're definitely getting lots of knocks. And there's lots of, there's interest in it, so there's definitely fish in the swim, so that's good. And I might just throw some more pellets out down here. I've been chucking a few pellets in just to the left hand side here, and then maybe, you know, after a couple of casts we're going to drop one in just round the corner there and see if anything's about to bite. And as I say that now, you can see there's a load of bubbles and little ripples there, so there's stuff. Yeah, there's definitely fish down the left hand side of this patch of lilies. But yeah, we'll bring that in. We'll change the hook length over for a little banded wafter, and then we'll fire back out in between the two patches of lilies. I don't know if you can see that, you should be able to see that, in the middle there. See how I put some corn on and threw it out there, and literally it was in a second. So I struck it, nothing. It was like I just dumped it straight into a pool of fish, and maybe just probably wasn't even touching the hook bait. It was more just knocking on the method feeder. But anyhow, yeah. So we'll bring that in and swap it over for the banded wafter, and we'll try and put it back out in between the two patches of lilies. All the while we'll just keep plugging some pellets down here. Not many, just tiny, like handful really, probably about, I don't know, 15 of them. And then just throw some little 6mm pellets down here. Right, let's get this changed over. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, because I've swapped the hook length over for a what they called what they're called now. Have a look in the box, but they've basically got a little plastic, a little plastic bait stop, quick stops. I think they're called quick stops actually. Yeah. So we're going to swap that over. We're going to put a banded hook length on there now. Right, so it's just a bit. That's really good, and that's one thing I like about these Drennan ones actually. Is the quick change feed is really good. I don't mind those. There's a lot of these hybrid feeders and almost like a bucket feeder where you scoop up and put your stuff in. But these Drennan ones they've served pretty well actually. I've had a few fish off them and they seem to work. So right, let's chuck some more of this on here. And I've made this a little bit wet. A bit more paste. Definitely feel the temperature's dropped. And I think this rain's going to come a little bit earlier than 8 o'clock somehow. I do have a coat in the car. I have no bivvy or anything. So, there we go, another little rope, just what I've been pestering all day. Right, another one. This one's only little, but nevertheless, nice little tench. Can you see that okay? Swing around the other way. Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Only small, but what a hell of a fight really for such a small thing. Right, let's get it back. Excellent. Another tench. I didn't weigh that one. It was a lot smaller than the other one. But great. 2 tench, 2 roach. And I've just changed the hook bait up to a piece of spam, because I was chucking a bit of spam inside here and the fish were going nuts for it. So I've just put a bit of spam on this one to see if this makes any difference. But no, happy with that. Okay, so I've put the last of the ground bait out, and literally, well, I say the last was a few dregs. Dropped it in, 2 minutes after that, bang! Lost whatever it was, a bit gutted. So I've decided I wasn't going to, but I've mixed up some of the sticky pellets. Because, well, I thought I might stay a little bit longer. Nice bit of fun, aren't they? But yeah, little roach. Pop it back. I'm not going to be here much longer now, I don't think. It's kind of got a bit quiet, so I'm going to start sorting some of my gear out and packing it away. Right, so it's come up to 8 o'clock. It's been a good trip. One of those ones where, you know, just rock up and have a go. Like I said, the plan was to do a sea trip, but you know, bait and tides and stuff weren't really playing in my favour. So I've got plenty of coarse stuff, so I thought I'll come down here and give this a shot. And to be honest, it hasn't been a disappointment at all. It's been really good. There are some nice clouds coming over now though, so I don't think it'll be much longer before we get absolutely pelted with rain. But yeah, no, it's been really, really good. I've enjoyed it. What was that? 2 tench, 3 roach, so, and a PB tench as well. So I know it's not much, £3, but for me, PB, working my way up. So I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, then please subscribe. We're trying to get out as much as I possibly can, so hopefully there should be an influx of videos coming onto the channel. And any comments, any suggestions as well. If you've got anything that you fancy seeing me do, you know, whether it's float fishing, sea fishing, some lure fishing, drop them in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. But thank you for everyone that has subscribed and everyone that does watch the videos, and all the comments that I get. It's you know, it's only early stages of the channel, but I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, it's good fun. It makes coming out, I don't know, like I'm doing other things as well, catching a bit of the wildlife, a bit of the scenery, and hopefully talking through some of the stuff that I'm doing. Probably the majority of you already know a lot about fishing as it is, and probably taking stuff eggs. But if there's something that you see me doing, you think, actually mate, that's the wrong way of doing it, or have you tried it this way, then please, yeah, hit in the comments below, let me know. Yeah, so once again, thank you for watching. Hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers guys. Oh, no we're not. Oh, it's a little baby tench. Okay, little one now, they're getting smaller, but nevertheless, it's a nice little fish to end the day on. Another tench, that's 3 tench now. Cracking, even the small ones, you know you've got them on there. But I'm going to get this one back. But yeah, nice little tench. Happy days. So we're all packed up. That was my swim down there. I was not bad. You can't walk all the way around the lake. You can only, this is one end, and then I've taken you up to the other end over the other side there. So there's a road the other side of that. It's quite a quiet road. You hear a few cars, but barely any. As you can see, if you can see from behind me, you've got a beautiful looking lake, pond, what you want to call it. Loads of lily pads and overgrown bushes and trees, plenty of places for the fish to find food and hide away and stuff. So yeah, it's not a bad place to come fishing really. There's no one here now. I'm the last one. Like I said, I've packed up now, and I thought I'd just go for a little walk around the lake. And it's just started raining. Ha, there you go. I've just packed everything in the car. I've just done a quick walk around. But yeah, nice place. Obviously it's a members water, but it's not a bad club to be a member of. Plenty of places to go fishing. You get good stretches of the rivers as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, and the heavens are going to open now. It's big blobs of rain. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, then please subscribe. And I'll take you on my future adventures.